Howdy Hunters! I've seen a lot of people online confused about multiplayer in this game. A lot of people find it more unnecessarily convoluted than it was in World and especially in Rise. So I just wanted to create a quick guide on how to easily play multiplayer with your friends. I will be going over every aspect of the multiplayer, but the focus here is just how to play with friends, which is really not any more difficult than it was in previous games. I think, to be honest, it's the most convenient it ever has been. It's just not the most intuitive. The first thing you need to do if you're trying to play with friends is, of course, add them to your friends list. To do that, you need their Hunter ID, which can be found on their Hunter profile under their username. You might have to toggle this to show. Once you have their ID, head to the Communication tab, Members List, and on the last tab here you have the Hunter ID search. Here is where you enter that ID that you just got, hit confirm, and they should pop up. Once they do, click on them and you can send them a friend request from here. If you want to make a friends only lobby, you need to first make a squad. To do that, you go to the Windward Plains base camp and talk to Felicita. Here you can do join a squad, create new, and then you set up the squad settings to be whatever you want. Once you've created the squad, you can invite people to it. If you just want to invite friends, then you can add them from the friends list. Alternatively, you could invite people from the lobby member list if you just want a big squad full of random people. While the NPC for squad lobby management is only in the Windward Plains base camp, you can actually do this from anywhere, and I'll show you how. Normally, there is no option in this settings menu. However, if you have your favorites tab visible, you can edit favorites. You can find in here on page 4, manage squads. Set that on your favorites tab and now you can access it from anywhere. It gives you the same menu that this NPC does. You can create squads here, you can invite people to your squads, you can delete squads, whatever. It's all possible from this menu. You don't need to speak to the NPC. Now with the squad created, you go back and do lobby search, squad lobby, and all squads that you're part of, their respective lobbies will show up here. Now that I've joined the squad lobby, you can see on the member list that my squad mate is in here with me. Didn't have to send him any codes, he's just here because he joined the lobby too. He's part of the squad, he can do that. Once you're in the same lobby as your friend, then you'll be able to see them in the base camp. The easiest way to play together with your friend is to make sure you're in a link party together. You can invite your friends, or anybody else in whatever lobby you're in, to a link party. Once you're in a link party together, all members of that link party will automatically receive a quest invite once a member of the party posts a quest. This means that you don't need to go to the quest board to accept quests. It'll just pop up, you accept the invitation right then and there, and you'll join the quest immediately from wherever you are. One thing that's nice to know about is that if you miss any sort of notification or invitation, there's a way to still look at them later on. So you'll see right here that my friend invites me to a link party, but I'm too busy bullying this Chotacabra to accept it. And so the timer runs out, and that invitation is gone. Once I have a break in the fight though, I can open up my menu, and I can go to the invitation list. And here, I've got the link party invitation still waiting for me to accept. When you're in a link party together, you do gain an additional option, which is to invite to the environment link. Doing this allows all of your link party members to join your instance of whatever environment that you're in. This means seeing the same monsters, seeing the same fish, having the same weather effects, and being able to just seamlessly and endlessly run around the same environment without anybody ever getting sent back to base camp. This isn't the most practical feature, in all honesty, but it can be a lot of fun if you just want to mindlessly grind together. It's kind of like the guiding lands in Iceborne. You're just endlessly running around the same environment with all of the same things happening to you and your party. It's great for fishing, it's great for endemic life hunting, but it's really not great for making actual progress in the game. The main reason for that being that you are locked to the environment, to the map, that you started the environment in, so if you started it in the Scarlet Forest, you can't leave the Scarlet Forest, and you can't even post quests. You can only fight the monsters that are already there on the map for you. So as a quick summary for playing with your friends, first and foremost, obviously, you need to invite them to your friends list, and then send a link party invite. That's really all you need. You can stop there if you want. The link party will automatically send quest invites to them. You don't need to be in the same lobby to do this. This is all you need to play with a friend. But if you want to take it further, you can create a squad and invite them to it so that you can have your own personal little friends-only lobby that you can hop in and out of. The only advantage to this over just doing like online single player with a link party is that you can see each other in the base camp. That's really it. Otherwise, online single player with a link party is functionally exactly the same for multiplayer. And with the good parts out of the way, now you know how to play with your friends. If that's all you wanted to know, you can stop watching here. That's okay, I don't mind. For everybody else, we're going to get on to the rest of the multiplayer and how every single option works aside from what we've already gone over. The first thing is the recommended lobby. If you click on that, it's just going to automatically put you into a lobby. So now we've loaded in, we open the player list, and we can see we're in a populated lobby. There are 44 people in this one, and on the right side, along with the player count, we can see all of the parameters for this lobby: playstyle, questing, skill level, veterans. These are things that you can set as search parameters, and we'll talk about how that works later. But for a recommended lobby, it fills those parameters out automatically based on your hunter rank and your story progression. Now that we've seen the recommended lobby, next up is the conditional search. This is what you want to do if you're looking for a specific type of lobby, and this is essentially what the recommended lobby does for you if you select that option. Recommended lobby will fill these criteria out depending on your progression in the game, but if you want to, for example, find event quest lobbies to grind those out, well, you set event quest as your playstyle, and then you get a list of all the lobbies that match your search criteria. In this case, we only search for event quests, and so we've got 2 pages of event quest lobbies. The only option here that I don't think is entirely self-explanatory is the recommended lobby option, available or unavailable. Available means that you're searching for a lobby that can be joinable by somebody who just presses recommended lobby on the home screen, and they will automatically be put into that lobby. Unavailable means that you have to deliberately search for this lobby in order to join it. And so if you search for unavailable, you might find a lobby that is full of players that actually meet the playstyle you search for, whereas if you search for available, you might get people who were just automatically put into there and aren't necessarily going to, say, focus on event quests. Hunter Friend Search will show you your friends list, and from here you can click on whichever friend, and if they're in a public lobby, it will put you into that lobby with them. This won't work for private lobbies. Those are only joinable with the lobby ID code. Now, the lobby ID search we're going to skip for just a second. We're going to create a private lobby. We're in our lobby now, and if we open up the member list, we can see on the right side the lobby ID. This is required for anybody else to join the lobby. Now, the benefit of this over, say, a squad lobby is that you can have 16 players in it instead of the squad lobby's 10. A private lobby is not as convenient to join as a squad lobby, but it has its own advantages. The best use case that I can think of for a private lobby is if you're a streamer and you want your chat to be able to join you. You can put the lobby ID up on stream, and then anybody who is quick enough can join in. You'll have that 16 player count maxed out in no time. So if you want to join a private lobby, lobby search, lobby ID search, enter that ID in, and as long as the lobby doesn't already have 16 players, you'll be in. And the last thing here is online single player. This is the option for people who just want to play on their own. You still have online connectivity with this, but you're not in a lobby. You don't have people running around in your town. You don't have people who can just randomly join your quests and triple cart and fail the quest for you. You're just here on your own, but you aren't blocked from your friends list or your squad list. You can still send and receive link party invites and be grouped up with people that way without even needing to be in their lobby. This is honestly a really good option for playing with your friends if you don't want to create a squad lobby. All you need is the link party. You do not have to be in the same lobby together. You probably noticed that I was using the title screen for all of these multiplayer options. You can do it without exiting to the title screen. You just talk to Alma, you go to this third tab, and you can manage all of the lobbies from in here as well. Unfortunately, you can't manage any of that from inside the tent. I think you really should be able to, but no, it does have to be Alma. That's gonna be it for this one. It's more of a quick one, low effort, not much editing. I just wanted to get a guide out there on the multiplayer because I do still see a lot of people confused about it. If you're hoping for a more thorough guide, then stay tuned. I've got one in the works on kinsects, all of the kinsect stats, what they mean, the upgrade tree, all of that. Everything about kinsects will be explained. So if you're an insect glaive user, you're not going to want to miss that one. Anyway, take care and happy hunting.